Greetings folks, the good Sir Knight here. How are all of you doing today? Swell weather, got a typhoon just south towards Taiwan. I mean, we're doing it. I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good, you know. Might shave these off for a bit. I mean, they take 4 days to grow back, but there's reasons to my madness. Shave them off, and I could hold the whole face scuzzy without it looking weird. It's a plan. I think it's a solid plan. You'll see. I've done it before. Anyway, how are all you fine people doing today? Doing pretty good? And you're looking pretty good, you know. Get a new haircut lately now? Maybe losing some weight. I mean, you look pretty good. You're looking outstanding right now. In fact, I actually have a mirror in case you're wondering just how swell you look. Yeah, you're looking good today. Little camera shaped, kind of reflecting my own image back to me, but you know, it could just be your glass. It's not really glasses if it's one, huh? But nah, you look good. You look good. Doing pretty good. So anyway, I meant to do a vlog for a while. I've been kind of out of it since the weekend, but meh, shenanigans. Anyway, so I put an order with Spark not too long ago, and I tried doing an unboxing, but just wasn't feeling it. Now the box is in pieces because I have destroyed it, and it will be sent out with recycling. But I went down to Spark, and being a huge fan of old like 80s, 90s SWAT games, not to mention all the fun special forces related things. I've already modified it, that's the thing, but I bought an MP5SD with the little extendy stock version. So I already put the battery sits up in here, these little pins pop out and the guard slides off. But anyway, I had already modified it by moving the old rail system from Redbeard's old MP5 and putting on the aim point. And it's not adjusted for the y-axis just yet, so I have a target set up right over there, and I can shoot it from here just fine, and the battery's in there. This one is actually electric blowback, so when we shoot, the slide will move, as I intend to demonstrate now, because I loaded a magazine. So, load that in there, set this up, let me turn on my reticule real quick, and because it's not adjusted, it actually shoots directly where I point it right now. Yeah, so it's nice. Let me sit back and get a bit closer so you guys might be able to get a better view. And we'll go full auto. And we're dry. But yeah, so as you can see, we got our, actually let me collapse the stock so you guys can get a good look. So collapse the stock there. And yeah, there's kind of a reflection because the monitor's behind you. But yeah, red dot, everything. I'll probably drop that a bit lower so I get targets farther off. And the thing is, this also came, this isn't the one, but there's a high cap magazine with it. Now, since we are a Milsim organization with the Iron Tigers, and not just a speedball sort of organization, high caps are technically banned on our team. So we'll only use mid caps and lower end, so aim from like the 30s, possibly up to 45, generally shooting for the most realistic. Although magazines once fired weigh nothing, as compared to gas blowbacks like my MP7, the magazines are gas and they're heavy, but when you expel all of them and throw them in your dump pouch, they're still heavy. Which becomes problematic very quickly, although before fired, you get a good solid feel as how much weight you're carrying. So MP5 SD, one of my favorites, working phenomenally, and I will definitely be playing with this the next time I head out to a field. So once the red dot's adjusted, that's really all I need. And the way that actually works is, well, I've got Redbeard's old MP5, which is now working with the 45 stock and all that good stuff. I took it off right in here. As you might see, there's a few grooves, and that's where you would tighten down the bolts to put on a rail system. Or a MP5 specified red dot sight will actually have these grooves built in, and you could load that in there. They're actually selling one online on the American Amazon for about 30 bucks, so might look into that for use on this one. Now, Redbeard's old MP5, no longer electric blowback. He took that out and put in a standard gearbox. As the blowbacks tend to break, got another mag here. Since it's working, we will do a demonstration. So, with his, it has a bit beastier of a sound. And on full auto, it is actually pretty horrifying. Its rate of fire is redonkulous. So with a drum mag placed onto this one, you could easily have basically a SMG equivalent of a machine gun. So pretty gnarly. This one's pretty mean, and that makes me happy. Although the battery that's in there sits kind of funny, so this is actually out of sync right now. So this is all kinds of loose, but this one doesn't do the all the way back and locking anymore. But it's mean. Whereas with this one, you can get the added realism of locking this back, loading a magazine, and slapping it forward, which is nice. I like the sound of it personally. But yeah, so this one I'm going to most likely do a formal review on it. I'm going to check with Spark real quick, see if I can film there. Otherwise, I'll just have to film here, and it won't be as gnarly. But if they're down, that'd probably be awesome. I mean, they've done radio broadcasts, and they're a bunch of cool people, and I'll definitely have to credit them on more of my videos. So yeah, 2 MP5s. Let me fold this stock over. Yeah, go unleash some damage with these. But yeah, so pretty gnarly. Just wanted to update you guys on that. MP5s aside, I actually found out that the Calorie Mate, which is these little dry food packages, actually make a drink. And I'll probably be testing them in the near future, let you guys know if it's any good. That aside, not a whole lot else. Just wanted to get a video up and out there, fire a few guns at a target you guys can't really see, unless you really want to. But yeah, it's about to get interesting. Yeah, as you can tell, a few of those holes was from Redbeard's old MP5, just kind of tearing a hole in the paper, because it is kind of scary like that. So, yeah. Other than that, everything's going pretty good. Hope you guys are doing outstanding. I've got a video to work on. Last weekend, a lot of footage. Might not play this weekend, actually, because the Iron Tigers team was officially started on the 8th of August. So we're having our little fun anniversary party. So we'll all be doing that, and there will likely be drinking and shenanigans late into the night. So as for gameplay this weekend, maybe, I don't know. Haven't played hungover in a while. I actually hung out with Rio and a few of his buddies, and was it Kaya? It's like Kaya. I can't remember. Anyway, there's a few people out there. We all had a lot of fun. Actually, I'm pretty bad with names anyway. But hung out with them, actually added them up online. We played darts, and I was actually losing pretty bad. We were doing the 0-1 where you have to get the perfect score near the end. And I was pretty far behind, and then I was on my phone. I was like, yeah, I'm winning just fine. I threw a bullseye. Threw like an 11. All I needed was a 3, and just plinked that in there. So I actually won that game, much to mine and everyone else's surprise. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, hung out with Rio. It was fun. Had a party. Well, party per se. Out pretty late. And yeah, so right now I'm mostly doing all my work on the SD because I absolutely love it. It's adorable. And this pops off too, if you want to. I mean, my only problem is the barrel doesn't extend all the way, so what I might end up doing is getting the barrel lengthened to better fill the suppressor. So a bit more distance. But I mean, the main reason I wanted one of these, outside of just it being an MP5SD and having the smaller magazines, is that since it's got a significantly longer barrel than my MP7, so all that additional range means better accuracy, and better accuracy makes it a better assault weapon for better distances. So out in Ogimi, out in Carroll, basically a more open field. We're actually there's still a ongoing discussion about getting more fields set up in Okinawa, because with Carroll being a little sketch, and Ogimi's great, but Ogimi's just far. I mean, the distance is really the only issue with Ogimi. But that aside, the only other field, there's Sargent, which is what I was invited out to go play this weekend, but might be too hungover, so maybe. I do want to go to Sargent. We went to go check it out one day, but it was post-typhoon and just wrecked. But it would be worth checking out. That aside, Ogimi, yeah, so I'm the Zukin, and Ukin's open during the late winter early spring and all that. So that'll be opening up another couple months from now, and that would be fun. Well, I mean, it's more of a speedball. Ogimi, another benefit of Ogimi is since it's officially Milsim, you're limited down to, well, 30 round mags and more realistic magazines that your firearms would use. So you can't just get one of the high caps like I'm going to be using for METs for the target shooting, because cutting out the reload would most likely significantly improve time. Also, watching the video, because we had Gojira doing really well about 130, and just a few days before it was finalized, I think Rio went in there with like 2 pistols and managed to beat his time. Although Met's it's fun. It's a little bit of a RNGs that's involved, so where the targets pop up next can have a huge impact on your time. If they're popping up on the opposite ends and always behind cover, then you gotta sprint everywhere. But if they're just popping up one right after the other, you can more or less walk a circle and take them all out. So lots of luck based, and the trick is to hope you get one of the faster, easier ones early before you get worn out and you're trying to speed through, and you'll lose out on seconds. But yeah, so pretty cool stuff. I'm just really excited for this. I'm still doing a bunch of my research for the weapon reviews and everything, so I want to throw in all the history, and I'm also working on the bullet series to cover 9x19 Parabolum, 545, 556, 762, all those 50 cal, 45, and all the different impacts and everything they have, and how they work, wound ballistics, energy dump, bullet tumbling, mushrooming, so on and so forth. So that's something to look forward to. I am more or less out of time for this vlog, so I will see you good people in the near future. Stay chivalrous and have a good one.